Thank God it's Saturday. This is your inspiration, motivation to not only get you through the weekend, but to help you maintain a healthy lifestyle 365 days. For those of you who don't know me, I am Tanisha Shanee. For those of you who are coming back, welcome back. Thank you for taking the time to invest in your time for healthy living, to establish this healthy lifestyle. I really want to discuss something because this week I've really been dealing with a lot of growth. And I personally have realized that I had to make better decisions and better choices in order for me to really start experiencing this change. And what made me think about this topic today was a recent conversation that I had with someone. Now, many of you will contact me, you want to have a consultation, and then we sit down and we discuss, the real plan. I go over the program, and I give you all the various options. And then when we get to that topic of payment, sometimes it always goes left or right. And when the left topic goes, it always starts with, Tanisha, I really would love to work with you. I think that you really understand me. But, and when I hear that but, guess what I know is coming? I know that you're about to come to me with an excuse. And what normally is, Tanisha, I don't have the money and I can't afford to pay you. And I say, I understand that. But I'm one of those people that if I identify a problem, we're going to start working on a solution. Because if you need this, then that means that this is a problem that needs to be solved immediately. See, that is the problem. We look at only the problem. We dwell on the problem. You get focused and you get drained because of the problem. But why sit in the bucket of negative? Why sit in the bucket of no possibilities? Why not look and say, you know what? There has to be a solution. So I asked this person, I said, so fine, you don't have the finances right now. But what can you do right now to start generating income immediately? And the first question was, what? The next response was, nothing. I said, we all have various talents. You have a talent, you have a skill, you have an ability. And I said to this person, why don't you do one of your God-given talents and start generating income? And so I started brainstorming because, again, I'm about helping you solve this problem. Because you say that you want to be happy, you want to be healthy, and eventually you want to be wealthy. So that means that it's time to make a change. So we started brainstorming. And the one thing that she indicated was that she knew how to do hair. I'm like, perfect, bingo. I have a solution to your problem. I need someone to do my hair. I want a personal stylist. I said, so I will pay you $50 to do my hair. And that person said, $50? I said, yes. I said, in turn, I'm going to charge you for one session $20. She said, I don't get it. I said, the one thing that I'm doing is that I'm giving you a choice. I see an opportunity that is going to lead to a change in your life. So I came with a solution to her problem. But see, what most of you don't realize is that there are the 3 C's of life: choices, chances, changes. Now, you must make a choice to take a chance, or your life will not change. Like, do you comprehend that? Everyone focuses and dwells on change. Some of us focus on some chances, but we don't realize that the root of the problem is, what are the choices that we're making? We're not making the right choices. You are allowing excuses to take you the negative route instead of taking the possible, positive, healthy choice. That's the way that we are going to make the changes in our lives. I gave this young lady an opportunity because I saw something in her. That was a choice. There was an opportunity. That means that there was a chance for her to now make a change in her financial income. And it could possibly change her entire outlook. But guess what? I'm still waiting for that phone call. Because some people, they don't realize that it is not the fact that you don't have the choices. You will have them. But most of you would sit back and you will continue to stand in your own way. You get angry because someone has given you an opportunity. Someone has told you, you know what, why don't you do this? Some of you get angry at that. Don't tell me what to do. You're right. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Because what I'm going to do is that I'm going to be happy and healthy. So if you are willing to come along with me, let's go. But if you're going to be negative and you're going to be unhealthy and you're going to be miserable, you can stay where you are at. Because happy and healthy belongs here. Because I make that choice. I make that choice each and every day. So when you are ready to make some real changes in your life, you're going to start looking at the choices that are standing before you. Think about your health. Think about your work environment. You complain so much about feeling tired and you hate taking pills and you wish that you can get your blood pressure under control. You're angry about it. But you have a chance to change it. You have a chance by going and eating healthy every day. Maybe walking 30 minutes 3 times a week. Those are your chances to change. But that choice, the choice is yours. And when you are ready to make those changes, let's start looking at the root problem. Let's really start looking at the choices. That young lady had a choice. I had a choice. When I stood on that scale and I saw I could not read my weight, that was a choice. When I stood off, my choices could have been, Tanisha, sit down, eat unhealthy, continue living that life that you're living, or make a change and make a change now. And guess what? I made the right choice because my life has changed. You don't understand changes are going to come. But change will not come unless you start making the choices to make that change. You can't worry about having a perfect relationship if the relationship that you're in is not going to be the right one. So you have to make a choice. You have to make a choice to leave that relationship, take a chance on online dating, go into one of these meetups, whatever. You're taking a chance to meet in someone that is going to give you what you truly deserve, and this is when you're going to establish that change. But it's not going to change if you're in the same relationship. You have to understand that. There are choices. It is hard. Sometimes you don't want to walk away. But staying is only an excuse. Staying will not make you happy. Staying will not make you healthy. That goes for your job. If you are physically sick when you walk in that building, that means that it's time for a change. It might be uncomfortable for a moment, and I understand. We are so afraid to be uncomfortable. But those are the choices. Those choices that makes us uncomfortable, those are the times that we're going to really thrive. And you're going to go through, and you're going to go from seeing it to believing it to living it and achieving it. That's what I want you to do. I want you to get up right now. You got to just get up. You got to tell yourself that you want to achieve it. Get up, do something different right now. Make that choice. This is the time for us to start choosing. Choose to be happy. Choose to be healthy. Put yourself first before anything else. And when you do that, that's when you're going to experience all of the changes that's going to come your way. You are standing in that way. Stop blocking your blessings. This is Saturday. You have the opportunity to do any and everything. So get up and go outside and do it. Live the healthiest life. Again, 365 days out the year. Not just today, not just tomorrow. For the rest of your life. This is your lifestyle shift. And if you are ready, meet me at healthistsuccess.com because Tanisha's ready to help you to get to that lifestyle that you truly desire. But again, the choice is yours.